well. I am doing some work here before I leave for the coffee shop. I did my hair this morning and she's big. I just did a couple of things on social media for some of my smaller clients, and then I'm gonna head off to the coffee shop, but ate some breakfast. I got a puppy with a bone down there. It's not even 9. And my neck, I'm like an old person today. I can barely move my neck. But here we go. Oh, good morning, friends. Happy Monday. I am on my way to a coffee shop, and there's a lot of people out this morning. I will be honest, I'm not in like the greatest headspace today. So I just woke up not feeling great. My head kind of hurts because the weather is doing this flippy flop thing, and it's like freezing today, even though it was like 70 2 days ago or like yesterday. I don't feel physically well, and then it's cold today, so I needed to wear some sort of closed-toed shoe. I couldn't wear like flip-flops. It's like 36 degrees right now. I went to put on my boots that I own like 2 pairs of like over-the-knee boots, and then and they're just like relaxed fit ones, and then I just have like these Sorel cute heeled kind of boots. I don't know how to explain them. They're really cute. I just bought like all of them last year, I think, and none of them fit. I couldn't get either of the over-the-knee boots over like on my foot. I couldn't get, like, my calf was too big. And my Sorel boots, I put them on, and my right one was so tight that like it was like painful. So I took it off, and my whole right foot was like bright red. But those are too tight too, and it's just really frustrating because I've bought clothes for this bigger body multiple years now. Like, I don't have the money to keep buying new clothes. Like, I don't have the money to go and buy new shoes that fit me. Thankfully, I have like a pair of like gross tennis shoes that I can wear, which I like hate wearing tennis shoes, but it is what it is. I'm just like mentally not in a very positive space this morning. I'm feeling very angry at my body. It's just where I am. I'm just being honest. So I am going to a coffee shop to work this morning like I do every Monday morning. I'm hoping that getting some work done and being productive will help me feel a little bit better. So I'm just having like a very bad body image day, and I'm very angry at my body. I'm sure like a lot of females deal with this, but I think being female on top of having chronic illness, and I'm never using it as like an excuse, I'm just saying for people out there that don't have like a chronic health issue, it can be hard to be positive about your health when it feels like every single day is a bad health day. You know, like normal people usually don't feel well a couple times a year, whereas like we probably feel well a couple times a year, if that makes sense. It's just one of those days where I'm feeling very down about where I'm at health-wise, where I'm at weight-wise, where I'm at mental health-wise, because the amount of strength it's taking me not to like break down and cry or scream right now out of anger is a lot, because it's just hard. So hoping that a little Starbucks drink will make me, am I going to Starbucks today? Yeah, I'm gonna go to Starbucks. Hoping that'll just cheer me up a little bit, and I'm hoping I would love to get at least one more blog post done this week for one of my clients. I have a very busy day tomorrow. I had a prospective client reach out via Instagram, so I need to reach out to her, which actually, that reminds me, I think I told you guys that I was taking some time off of social media, and I decided to go back on over the weekend because it was getting to the point where I was only doing it because I felt like I had to. It was no longer because, like, initially I went off of social media because I just wanted to see how I would feel. and if it would like help my mental health. And the interesting thing is I was really expecting like a profound moment, and I didn't get it. So a lot of people talk about how going off of social media is just like life-changing for them, and I didn't feel that for me. And maybe that's because I've still been talking to you guys and that kind of stuff, but I don't know. Now, I will say the one positive is I realized how much I was mindlessly scrolling and how much that's not necessary. So like, you know, I would be like doing something else and I would be scrolling on Instagram, not even consciously aware of like what I was looking at. So I think now I'm like, okay, I don't want to do that. And then also I'm not interested in being on like Facebook or TikTok. I'm not. I mean, I like TikTok, but it's so addicting. It's like such an incredibly addicting social media platform. And as much as I would like love to use it for business growth, it's just a lot mentally. And Facebook, I just hate Facebook. I feel like I only go on there because I feel like I have to, because it's the only way I can like update my family or see updates from my family as to what's going on in their lives, but that's literally it. So I did go back on social media, so I was off basically 2.5 weeks, almost 3 weeks, and I'm glad I did it. I think I'm gonna do it more often. I think I'm gonna do like a day where I don't go on social, or a weekend, or like a couple of days or whatever. Before, I was just like afraid to go off of social media because I work in social media, so I felt like that would like put me behind, and I really didn't feel like that. I still like went on social for my clients. So if I was still posting for my clients and stuff, I wasn't scrolling though, and I think that's the issue for me, is the scrolling. Starbucks is banging this morning. Holy heck, I'm up. So I'm really having a hard day mentally, and I've only been awake for 2 hours. So I'm really hoping that I can pull myself out, or at least I can feel a little bit better. It's just really hard when you feel like you have no control over your body. You know, I feel like some people gain weight because they lose control of their eating, or other things like that. For me, like, I literally don't know what I could do differently. It's not an eating issue. It's not a food issue. There's definitely some like emotional eating that ties into it, but it's really not that. I would say that that's like 10% of the issue. There's something hormonally going on, and I don't know if it's this like new PCOS diagnosis, if it's what. I really have no idea, but all I know is that I really need it to change, because I want my body back. And I don't even need to be as thin as I was before. I just want like to feel better in my body than I do now. I'm gonna go inside and I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Okay, I'm back. My hair looks great right now. I'm feeling much better than I was, which is good. I think having like a productive morning was really helpful for me. I'm gonna stop for a minute because I'm gonna need to use y'all for directions, but I got quite a bit done. I got 3 emails written and a blog post written, plus I did my budget. I think that's it, but that's a pretty good amount of stuff, to be honest. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. I have to run to kind of far away to get my low-dose naltrexone prescription. It can't be filled by like a normal pharmacy. It has to be filled by I forget what they're called. Anyway, but they like put the dosage together. It's like a very specific dosage that I'm on. So compounding pharmacy, that's what it's called. So I had to get it, or I get that done at a compounding pharmacy, which is far from my house, and I'm north of my house. So I have a feeling it's gonna take me like a good half hour to get there. Maybe not that long, but anyway, so I'm gonna run there, pick that up, head home to eat some lunch because I'm getting kind of hungry. I put my water bottle back there, which is not great. I still can't like fully move my neck, which is annoying. My neck is like killing me right now. But I tried the chestnut praline latte, and I wish I wouldn't have waited so long because now I feel like it's only going to be around for a little bit longer, but it was really good. I got it with oat milk and no whip, so it was dairy free, and I thought it was really good. I have a hard time purchasing drinks that I've never had before because they're so expensive, and if you don't like them, like that was a $6 drink, $6.44. It was more expensive than the oat milk shaken espresso that I get. That's $5.90. They're all super overpriced, honestly. But okay, I'm gonna head off and get my LDN, and then so I can get home sometime around 12:30ish, and then I would like to keep writing another blog today if I can, but honestly, I got a good amount of stuff done in the 2 hours I was at the coffee shop. I'm feeling very happy with how far I've gotten. But if I can get a little bit ahead, that just means that I'll have less stuff to do when I come back. So that's good. The one issue is a lot of the stuff that I'm gonna have to do, I'm waiting, like my meeting with my client tomorrow is at 10. So I'm sure she'll have stuff that she wants me to do, like last minute stuff, which is totally fine. But she's also like very understanding. So if I can't get it done before I'm out, then it is what it is. I also had someone reach out on Instagram for a podcast manager / possible social media manager. So I'm excited about that. We'll see how that goes. She wants my pricing. Pricing's always like scary to give people because a lot of people just have a certain budget and they can't go above that no matter who you are, which I understand. It's the whole reason I haven't hired an editor for my podcast yet, because I just like can't afford one right now. Although I would love to have one because it's so easy, like so much easier. So I need to put together some numbers and send those to her. So I'm pretty pumped about that, because between the new writing job that I got in this possible podcast manager position, I might have a full client load, which would be great. It's a little scary because I still haven't heard back about that full-time job. So maybe this is the universe showing me that I don't need to take a full-time job. So we'll see. But I've been blabbing here for 5 minutes. So I'm actually gonna go get my water because I need it, and then head off to the compounding pharmacy. Hi, buddy. Fin. Hey, sleepy boy. Hey, sleepy boy. Yeah. Okay, I'm officially working from my couch. Ben is upstairs recording a podcast, I think. Picked up my LDN, came home, or I stopped at CVS and got some like stuff to take my nails off. Or my gel polish off. They look okay from afar, but they're actually quite beat up. I could not get this stuff off to save my life. That kind of sucks, but we're just financially in a space where I can't get my nails done right now. So I hate chipped nail polish more than literally anything. I also like cleaned my ring, so she's nice and sparkly. I was like, if I'm gonna use these chemicals on my fingernails, I might as well use the chemicals in my ring cleaner and just get all the chemicals done in one round. I ate some leftover pad thai and sitting on the couch watching some Vlogmas, and now I'm gonna send an article that I wrote to my like new client. We have 2 more episodes of season 1 to watch before we can start season 2, and we want to start season 2 like this weekend. So since we don't have any family here, our Christmas will probably just be like, it's supposed to be 68 degrees on Christmas, which is just, I cannot handle that. I'm not complaining, but if there's one day out of the year that I wish that I lived somewhere with snow, it would be Christmas. But anyway, so Christmas, I'm guessing we'll just get up, do some gifts. We might do some like FaceTime calls with our family. We'll see. Both of our families are doing stuff that day, so I'm not really sure what their schedule will be like. But I'm hoping we can get in a WALK. Maybe we'll just like watch The Witcher, because I think Ben's mom's coming in Monday morning.
Ask any fool, and I'd have this to say, there is no place like it.
We're gonna pimp it. And then the antisocial beast over there. She got hot.
She saw Finn coming, and she was like, I'm getting out of here. It's a very awkward position for me, though.
Oh, he's so sweet.
I know. That's why I'm staying in this uncomfortable position. But I had to put comfy pants on.
No.
I went through a whole...
I think one of these pairs of pants is supposed to be for you. Okay.
But yeah, whatever happened to those?
What? They're in my
They're in
pajama
yours?
drawer. You can go get them. They'll be probably too big on you, but you could try. Go get them.
Yeah, didn't Jenny send them last year or something?
My mom did.
Right, okay. Alright.
Bye, Fin.
I'll go get them.
This dog just like wants to sleep, and you have to be annoying. Look at him. He's like, leave me alone. You sleepy boy. What's Daddy doing, Kova? Cora's even watching you like, what are you doing? Nice pants.
I am here.
What do they have on them, little bears?
Pants.